Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? Thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be checking out, I want to say it's still Eric Burden and the Animals, because when I saw the thumbnail, it looked like that was Eric on the screen, but it just says the Animals at the top. So we're going to be checking them out. We got to get out of this place, 1965. It looks like we've got a video. I want to say maybe an official music video. I'm not sure. Although at this time, I think I was told they weren't really doing music videos. So we'll see. We'll just get into everything at the end of it. But we're going to watch this one here, man. Hopefully everything's all good with this one. So you guys let me know at the end of this if this was a good one to tap into or if there's another version I need to dive into. But here we go. Let's get into this one. Thank you guys for being here today. And here we go.
Introducing the Animals.
In the stereo part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me it ain't no use in trying. My little girl, you're so young and fresh, and one thing I know is true: you're gonna die before your time is due. See my daddy in bed is dying, see his hair turning gray. He's been working and saving his life away. I know, 'cause he's been working, yeah, every day, slaving his life away. He's been working, baby. He's been working, work. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you.
Ooh, tell me where. Tell me where. I'm doing what his daddy was doing, just slaving away.
My little girl, you're so young and pretty, and one thing I know is true: you'll be dead before your time is due. Yes, you will.
Morbid lyrics.
See my daddy in bed at time, see his hair been turning gray. He's been working and slaving his life away. Yes, I know. He's been working, yeah. He's been working, yeah. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Oh, baby. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Oh, you know it, baby, and I know it too, baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I love the stage setup too, man. It's like a monster. I don't know. I just love that. Looking at Eric right here, the band, man, in the jaws of this monster right here. The teeth coming down, big scary eyes, nostrils, look like some horns, man. That's funny. That's a funny stage setup. Oh, he's got the big front teeth right here as well. I like the stage setup and the song, man. Just talking about, hey, man, everyone, we're all living the same way. It's a boring life, man. We live to work, pay the rent, come back home, you lay down, your hair's turning gray. We're all dying, man, right? We're just wage slaves, man. We're making the profits for the top guys to live their best life while we're down here doing all the work, getting paid minimum, and he's just saying, hey, we got to get out of this place, man. There's got to be a better way than this, man. Let's get the heck out of here. you're gonna die before before you live your best life. He's telling this girl, like, I just got a feeling. So let's get out of this place, man. Let's make an escape. Let's go find some better way because there's got to be a better way than this, man. I feel you. I feel the struggle is real out here on these streets, man. I feel you. Um, it's a stark uh I don't know, it's a thought on my mind pretty often, I would say, right? Not that I don't enjoy what I do, but man, I tell you, it's Groundhog's Day, right? When you're out there just earning the buck the same way every day, man. It really is. So I feel him. I feel the frustrations of it. But hey, if there's a better way, we got to try to make it for ourselves. And only time will tell. But it is what it is, man. We got to live the way we got to live. You got to make a dollar, right? You got to go out there. You got to earn your living, man. So it is what it is. It's better than the alternative, right? Living out on the streets and stuff, man. That used to be one of my fears growing up, man. I would just frequently think growing up, and maybe it was just the poor side of the neighborhood I lived in and stuff. But I would frequently think, just like, man, I am scared that I'm gonna either wind up just living on the streets, homeless, or I'm gonna be in jail. Like those were my top two fears growing up. I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be in jail. I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be in jail. So that was a motivator to just, hey, do things differently, do things right, don't do things like some of the people I grew up with and stuff. And fortunately, I found a way to make it in life and not be in the worst case scenario that I had on my mind. So hey, man, you got to make do. He's young here, and when you're young, you really sometimes you want to push against the norms. And he made a successful life for himself, not having to live the life many of us had to do, right? The 9 to 5 all day, every day. Hey, man, good for him. Good for him. All right, so checking out, we got to get out of this place. All right, this song was released in 1965, considered blues rock, and the songwriters are Barry Mann and Cynthia Wells. So since we've got to get out of this place, occasionally written, we've got to get out of this place. Wait, so what's the difference? Oh, it's we and weave. Okay, so really, I don't know. I couldn't see that difference, but that's all it is. So is a song written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil. I don't know how that's Weil, and recorded as a 1965 hit single by the Animals. It has become an iconic song of its type and was immensely popular with the United States Armed Forces GIs during Vietnam War. In 2004, it was ranked number 233 on the Rolling Stones Top 500. All right, Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil were husband and wife and future Hall of Fame songwriters associated with the 1960s brill building scene in New York City. Mann and Will wrote and recorded "We Gotta Get Out of This Place" as a demo, with Mann singing and playing piano. It was intended for the Righteous Brothers, for whom they had written their number one hit, "You've Lost That Loving Feeling." But then Mann gained a recording contract for himself, and his label Redbird Records wanted him to release it instead. Meanwhile, record executive Alan Klein had heard it and gave the demo to Mickey Most, the Animals producer. Most already had a call out to Brill building songwriters for material for the group's next recording session. The Animals hits "It's My Life" and "Don't Bring Me Down" came from the same call, and the Animals recorded it before Mann could. In the Animals rendition, the lyrics were slightly reordered and reworded from the demo, and opening with a locational allusion. Although different from the songwriters' minds, that was often taken as fitting the group's industrial working class Newcastle upon Tyne origins. Yeah, so it sounds like maybe they added the area about the father and his deathbed after a lifetime of working his life away, followed by a call and response build up leading to the start of the chorus. Yeah, so there you go, man. I could see that this song is necessarily talking about getting stuck in the marsh of life and just getting in that cycle, man, of Groundhog's Day, working just to pay, eventually dying away, right? And you missed your whole life, man. You just made somebody else's pockets swell up while we just played our role, right? But I see why it became popular as the anthem of the Vietnam War for GIs, right? Because it's talking about, we got to get out of this place. Very much how they must have been feeling at that time, right? A lot of clashes going on, a lot of protests, the high tension going on in the world, and especially in America. And this was a GI song right here. This was an anthem to get the heck out of here, man. What are we doing here? So that's amazing, man. I like to see how that interacts with each other. So let me know what you guys thought about this song, and if you ever really truly felt that it was about the cycle of working until we die, or if you always thought it was more just about getting out of the Vietnam War and more of a protest song. So you guys let me know, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in here with me today with the animals as well, man. If you enjoyed, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and checking out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, man, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request. Really, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3, man. Amazing way to help me if you're enjoying the content. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.